What's up and welcome to a fresh episode of That Convo. On the show, we bring you creative to talk about the difficult aspect involved in being a creative and share things you do not know about them. My name is Cassie with a K, and without wasting so much more time, let's get to meet who we have in the studio. He is a young, talented songwriter and an artist. Okay, I can see you wearing a smile already. How do you feel being on the show today?
I feel good. I feel okay. I usually shy away from interviews, but yeah.
Okay.
I just have to be here.
Me, I'm a bit tensed up. I think we should have done a short first start because it's not easy being, close to a fine boy like yourself. But it's okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. So before we get into the serious questions, just tell us, introduce yourself and tell us the kind of music you do.
My name is Laolu Babson, and I'm an R&B Afro soul singer. I do trap soul too. I try to branch out into other genres and try to do like house music too. Because I feel like I have a great voice for exploring. Definitely. So yeah, mostly that's what I do.
Okay, so I think in Nigeria basically it's not really common for artists to go with a more personified stage name, if I may say so. Like we have Naira Marley, we have Fireboy, but yours is a bit more. Like tell us how you came about using.
So I try to look for names I could use, but they just wasn't clicking for me. There was a time I wanted to use Midas. I was like, it just wasn't clicking. But then I just had to use the Laolu for my name and the Babson. Actually, Babson is for my dad. That's my dad's name. So I just put it together like.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a brief, history on your musical career, how it started, what made you decide that, okay, music is something I want to get into?
Yeah, so I know a lot of people say this. I know a lot of people say that they've been singing since they were kids, but
their moms.
but I actually have this story. I don't know how weird it's gonna sound, but my mom and my brother used to tell me that like the first word I actually said or sang apparently was "I believe I can fly."
Ooh, really? Well, guys, you heard it here first.
So I used to, when I was younger, I used to like mimic songs. We used to have this lyrics book back then. I used to like mimic songs. I just thought I was mimicking the song. I didn't know I could sing. But then in secondary school, because I went to a boarding school, command secondary school, so I was in a dining hall, and we were told not to bring palitos, radios, and all that stuff. But I took it to school. I took it to school. I was not a bad boy though, but I took it to school. So.
Cool.
I was listening to music in the dining hall, and then I got lost, I got carried away, and I started singing out loud.
Wow.
And the next thing I opened my eyes, I saw like a couple girls like sitting right next to me, like, please don't stop, please don't stop. I was like, okay. And then they grounded us because we were all in SS3.
Yeah.
So like a lot of us were like in the dining hall. The next thing I knew was like the whole dining hall went silent. Like literally the whole dining hall went silent, and I started singing. I think from that moment I was like, this is not a bad idea. I could actually be good.
Nice. Going through your Instagram page, I could see that you were on Nigerian Idol. So walk us through the journey. Is this something you did out of being spontaneous, or you've always wanted to be on a talent show like that? So
I've actually always wanted to be on a talent show like that. Because I was actually on The Voice Nigeria 2016, the first edition.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't make it past the battle stage though.
Wow,
but I was
but
on
still,
the
it still counts. Okay.
So, I don't talk about that much, because, But then I've always had that at the back of my mind, like, I'm going to try that again, like reality TV shows again. So, apparently, this is The Voice, this Nigerian Idol I actually went for. I went for the one before this one. I actually got in the house, but that was during COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I kind of tested positive for COVID.
Ooh, ouch.
I couldn't do that. So this next one, the one I went for, I just literally just got a random text and a call like, is this Mr. Babson Laolu? Are you still interested in it? I'm like, yeah, of course, definitely. And
was this your reaction? Or were you like, yeah? Because it just sounded like it's something random. It's not something.
I'm someone that I don't like to dwell on the past. You know, I felt like I gave my 100% in the last one. Before that, I mean, I actually had a feeling like they were gonna call me, because I saw when they put out their advertisement that Nigerian Idol season 7. I'm like, okay. I mean, I didn't actually apply for it though, because you know, I was.
Were you being skeptical, or you're not sure of yourself? What was it?
Nah, this is Babson, man. I was sure of myself. Come on.
I like the confidence.
I was sure of myself, but that was the more reason why I was like, nah, I don't think I want to go for the like normal auditions. So when I got the text and they told me that I should come over to the studio for like an audition phase, and okay, I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna go for this.
Okay.
And then
So you enjoyed the experience?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I mean, it wasn't like I haven't been through that process before, because like I said, I've been to The Voice Nigeria, so I kind of like had like experience, a little bit of experience of how reality TV shows, and most of the people I met there, they were literally on The Voice Nigeria 2016, so like literally most of them. So it was just like I was catching up with like old time, bro, what's up, how you doing, you know. But yeah, it was fun. But it was tedious at the same time, because what they show on TV is entirely different from what's actually going on, because we have to.
Large part, right?
What?
I said a bit of a large part.
Yeah, because it's like you have to train and be on your A game every time. A lot of people lost their voices because they might show you stuff on TV like, oh, this is gonna come out next week, but we might actually get our songs like 3 to 2 days before we actually perform. So we have to know the lyrics, the tone, the progression, your key, your pitch. You have to get your vocal coach. You have to it's a lot. But I mean,
I could tell you took something from the experience a lot, actually.
Yeah, I did.
Which is cool. R&B, for instance, like trap soul, like you do, it's not really something Nigerians are used to. Nigerians like the upbeat, like give me best, give me my piano. So have you ever thought to like switch?
I mean, it's not like. First of all, I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
I'm Nigerian. I listen to all these songs that you talk about.
Yeah.
So it's not like I could actually do an amapiano song.
That's
I'm
nice.
a very versatile artist. I could actually do an amapiano song.
Good.
But the fact that I want to actually come out as myself first. Let them know that, okay, this is this guy. When you say my name, like when I tell you when you ask somebody, have you heard Laolu Babson? You actually know, okay, this guy does R&B, and that's I want that to be my first impression. Like, okay, this is what this guy does, but he could actually do other things. Yeah. So this is me just trying to introduce myself first, you know, trying to get people to know the kind of sound that I make before I actually show the other side of myself.
That's good. That's good. If music was not on the table, was there anything you were looking at doing? Like, let's say music is out of it.
The music was not on the table.
Like, what other talent or career do you see yourself? Do you think you'd be a good doctor, or like working in a bank? Okay.
So, my first ever, like, I actually wanted to be an astronaut.
Ooh, that's real. Like,
I know, but I actually wanted to be an astronaut. But then again, while I was growing up, reality just kicks you in the face, like, cause we don't have any. So we
in terms of skill, because I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
In terms of skill, do you think you can be a makeup artist, or you could be a makeup artist or a stylist?
Yeah, I'm actually good with my hands.
Oh.
I'm actually anything that has to do with.
Well, you have to be specific. When you say you actually go with your hand, like. Okay, I'm sorry. My mind is just somewhere else. But
okay.
Like, be specific.
Okay. What I mean by when I'm actually good with my hands is I just have to look at whatever it is. Oh, sorry. While I was growing up, I could draw.
Ooh.
I could actually draw, but I don't know where that talent went to. I think I stopped using it, but I could draw. Like, I had this Beauty and the Beast novel. Like I could draw the beast, the whole character.
That's
But I think I stopped using that skill, so it left me over time. And
something else I would like to ask is, in terms of challenges, being humans, we face different types, you know, from waking up to, you know, our day-to-day activities. What challenges have you faced in terms of being a music artist?
first of all, I have to point out the fact that I am an independent artist. I'm not signed.
Okay.
You know, and that comes with a lot because
the hustle is real.
The hustle is real. The hustle is real. Because first of all, if you want to put out music, there's a lot of process you're gonna have to go to. First of all, as an independent artist, like, let me not talk about the distribution part first. You have to have your cover art. You have to have the music ready. First of all, from the music production and everything, that's a lot of money that you have to pay.
I can imagine.
I mean, you have to even find a producer that knows your sound, because everybody's a producer out there now. You know, everybody feels like they could make, you know. And for the kind of music I make, I'm very specific about the people I work with. You know, the producer I work with. Shout out to Extreme, the producer, though. That's my guy from way back. And music production, cover arts, videography, like, because you have to put like an image to the song.
So
a way
people
to
can relate to it
so people can relate to it better, and that costs a lot of money. And then after the whole production of the song and the cover art and everything, you have to get to the distribution part. So now you have to find like the distribution company that works for you. And some of these distribution companies, you have to register with them. Some of them charge like $150. Some of them charge, you know, like, so you have to work with the plan, with the company that actually works fine for you. You get. And
okay, so I want to ask about your latest single, Trauma, like, because since you've talked about the whole, you know, production process, you know, being a creative and all, so how did you come up with the song, basically? How do you come up with your lyrics, and what inspired it?
Okay, so when I want to write my song, right, like if I want to make music, I like it coming
from your heart.
I like it to come from within. So because that's the best way to create whatever art, like be it music, whatever it is, it has to come from somewhere. You know, and if you create something like that, you definitely find somebody that can connect to it. If not everybody, there will actually be somebody that can connect to it. So I try my best to create my music like that way. So I mean, so Trauma is like, the music is me just trying to get a girl to understand that not every guy is a fuckboy.
Not every guy will serve you breakfast.
Yeah, not everybody will serve you breakfast. You know, I'm just trying to let her understand that it's me just trying to persuade a girl, trying to let her understand that I actually like you. You know, stop thinking about your previous relationship and like just open yourself up.
Okay, man, I like this song. Like, if my guy or whatever sings that to me, I believe you straight away. So do you have like a favorite line from the song that you want to serenade us with?
That would be like the hook before the
Do you want to do it or later? We'll come back to it.
I mean, we're going to come back to it later if you want me to do it now.
It's no fine, whichever one you want.
Okay. Still you don't trust nobody. You don't trust nobody. After all the things I done said to you. After all my confessions of my love, money, you want it gone, yeah.
Let me clap for you, because that was like, I'm not even the one here at all. Let me get myself together, because we have to be professional. Anyway, so you said you're an independent artist.
Yeah.
So do you see yourself being signed to a record label?
I actually have a vision for that.
Okay.
You know, I actually have a vision for that because my type of music, you actually need people that understand you. The world is open to Nigeria right now.
Exactly.
Like the world is open to Nigeria right now. Whatever you're doing, you just have to be yourself. You actually find that so long as it's good music, it's great music, you actually find that person that can actually connect to you, because everybody, like the big record labels, they're looking for Nigerian acts, especially upcoming acts. Like, I'm not gonna go into that too much, but
we understand. It's fine.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Okay, so do you have any embarrassing moment? Like, what's the most significant one you can never ever forget? Yeah, like your embarrassing moment ever.
I have to think about that because I've always tried to.
Like, could it be stage fright? Do you get stage fright?
Oh, of course, everybody does. Everybody
Right.
does. I like, everybody does. No matter how many times you've done it, everybody does. Like, it's, you lose your breath. Your mouth is dry. Like, you need water all the time. Especially when I was on these shows, like, because the stage is big. Don't be thinking the stage is not big by what you guys are watching on TV. The stage is actually big, and the light is actually in your face, so you can see what's going on. You can't really see what's going on in your, like, if you don't control yourself, a lot of things are gonna be playing in your mind, like, oh, I'm actually singing this shit right, and then you're scared and you can't hear your voice, but then you have to just maintain, like, because you practiced already, you have to just maintain like whatever you've practiced and not think too much. The moment you start thinking too much, if you forget your lyrics, so you know.
Okay, so I've really been enjoying our conversation, but tell me, is there something else you're working on behind the scenes? Anything new? What should we expect next? Things like
that. So like my first project I put it out with a distribution company in Nigeria. They're called Ijoya.
Oh, okay.
You know, but this time around, I feel like I want to do that myself. So I have a project that is coming out. It's supposed to come out like next year, February. It's called, am I supposed to say that? Yeah, but it's titled Love and Confession.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, love boy, I can tell.
Yeah. I do R&B, and I'm working on my body. I'm trying to make my body weak and all that stuff, you know. And it's titled Love and Confession. I feel like it's a project that's actually going to connect with everybody, you know.
Yeah.
I have like 2 songs off of it that I haven't put out that a lot of people know that song already.
Oh.
And I feel like that song is actually going to be that song for me.
We can't wait.
You know, I actually feel like that song is actually going to be that song for me. Nice. You know, that's why I'm actually trying to take my time with it, you know.
No rush. We're here whenever you're ready. Do you have like any advice for people or artists or younger creatives that are trying to come up and are like scared to put themselves out there? Because like being on Nigeria Idol, for instance, a lot of people want to be there, but they're like, no, I'm scared, I have stage fright and all of that. What advice do you have?
My advice is don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. The moment you start overthinking it, you start procrastinating and time is going, and then you eventually don't do it. Just do it, man. Like, nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody's just thinking and hoping that they're actually doing what they're actually supposed to do.
Yeah.
Just do whatever it is that you feel like you have the gift. If you have the gift, go. If people don't tell you, say you sabi sing. My brother, my sister, go. Like, the people that on that place, that on that show, like, they don't have 2 heads. Like, everybody, we're humans. You know, it's not a big deal. Just try it out, and if it works, it works. But you know, you tried it out.
Alright, guys, that concludes this episode of That Convo. Do not forget to keep it locked on this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and also clicking on the bell notification icon so you get notified whenever we drop a new video. So guys, I am Cassie with a K. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.